Hey everyone, Chris Brown here once again with your weekend review from ClarkCountyToday.com. The big story this week started with a viral video of a 16-year-old girl being shoved off of Molten Falls Bridge on Tuesday. Jordan Holgerson suffered broken ribs, a punctured lung, and other injuries of the 60-foot fall. On Thursday, we heard from Jordan about her injuries, her recovery, and why she's picking her friends more carefully now. The Clark County Sheriff's Office says this is a criminal investigation, so little is being said at this point about the woman seen in the video shoving Jordan off the bridge, but you'll find plenty of opinion about her on our Facebook page. This week was also the primary election, and there were a few surprises in the results. In the race for county chair, incumbent Mark Bolt appears to have failed to advance to November's general election. With only around 7,500 votes remaining to be counted, Bolt trailed second place Eric Holt by over 1,700. Bolt admitted to ClarkCountyToday.com that he needs a miracle to finish in the top two. District 4 Councilor Eileen Quiring has around 38% of the vote, easily leading the field. Quiring is running as a conservative, while Holt is a self-described progressive Democrat. Promises to be an interesting race in November. In the other county council races, incumbent Julie Olson pulled in 80% in the District 2 race. She'll face Elizabeth Veneman in November in a race between two Republicans. And things are much closer in the District 1 race, where incumbent Jeannie Stewart, running as a Republican, holds a narrow 243-vote lead over Democrat Jim Mueller. Temple Lentz, also running as a Democrat, leads Stewart by just 146 votes. The top two will be on the November ballot. There are also some interesting races shaping up for local state legislators. The 18th District Position 2 seat, which is being left open by the retirement of Rep. Liz Pike of Camas, could go to a Democrat if former Vancouver School Board Director Kathy Gillespie maintains her lead over Republican Larry Hoff in November. In the 3rd Congressional District race, Jamie Herrera Butler is facing a strong challenge from Democrat Carolyn Long, though precinct-wide, the incumbent pulled in 55% of the vote. Be sure to check out all of our primary election coverage at ClarkCountyToday.com. Out in Camas, the City Council on Monday voted to move ahead with a new urban tree policy. The move comes after years of frustration from citizens over a lack of rules to protect old-growth trees in the city. Many residents say developers have been clear-cutting acres of land in Camas, which is known for its trees and paper mill. Under the new rules, developers will be required to include a certain number of trees and hopefully encouraged to preserve old-growth trees. In a sometimes heated public hearing, residents called the policy a step in the right direction, but short of where Camas ultimately needs to be. In La Center, an ugly chapter for city government there is finally over. Editor Ken Vance reported that the city had reached a separation agreement with Public Works Director Jeff Sarvis. This comes on the heels of a similar separation agreement with Suzanne Levis, the finance director. The two department heads, who lived together for many years as a couple before marrying shortly after leaving their positions in La Center, had their performances investigated twice in a span of just over 4 years. That second investigation, which was completed in February, upheld claims of misconduct, specifically that the two were, quote, placing personal interests ahead of professional duties in an attempt to influence council members, unquote. Head to ClarkCountyToday.com to read more about how the city is moving forward. In its editorial this week, ClarkCountyToday.com editor Ken Vance offered some clarification to comments made by Washington Governor Jay Inslee during his recent visit to the Port of Vancouver for the grand opening of their freight access project. The governor said he was pushing Washington Department of Transportation officials to make sure Southwest Washington voices are heard in the debate about Oregon's intent to toll I-5 and I-205. What prompted Vance to call the governor's office is that Inslee didn't say what that voice should be. Tara Lee, who serves as Deputy Communications Director for the governor, stated unequivocally, "We do not support Portland's proposal." Lee also confirmed the governor's remarks that the Portland proposal to toll the border is going nowhere. It's been a hot week for people attending the 150th Clark County Fair. If you don't mind a chance of showers, this is the final weekend to go. ClarkCountyToday.com videographer Mike Schultz made it back out there this week to get some great video of the always popular Demolition Derby and the diving Dock Dogs. This weekend you can see the Tough Trucks on Saturday and the grand finale, the Monster Trucks, at multiple showings on Sunday. There you have it, just a sample of the stories you'll find this week at ClarkCountyToday.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date and be part of the conversation. If you have a story idea, send them to us via email, news@ClarkCountyToday.com. For all of us at Clark County Today, I'm Chris Brown. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.